It's Junie. I know it's late. I'm sitting here with my spirit box, and our spirit box session is on. And sitting here talking to my spirits. I didn't let anybody know I was going live. I'm still having issues with trying to save data on my phone. So I might not get anyone on tonight at all, and that's fine. You guys can probably rewatch this later on. So that's okay if I don't have anyone here. Let's see. I think I can see all messages. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm just sitting here listening with my spirits on the spirit box. And it's good to see everyone. I hope everybody is having a good night. Spirits, say hi to everyone. Hello. Hello, Lynn. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. So I'm just sitting here with the spirit box session and trying to look at Sebastian Rogers' Astrology. I've been kind of trying to tell my spirits about Sebastian. It doesn't seem good. The astrology isn't very good either. The part that's bothering me is here. Try to get you up close. Hello, Susie Q. It's good to see you, sweetheart. So here's Sebastian's asteroid. Sebastian is conjunct Algol. They're literally at the same degree at 3:30 a.m. So you guys know that Algol is as an evil sign. It's the eye of Medusa. It's the eye of the devil. It rules head injuries. It rules injuries to the head, to the neck. It's not good. It rules murder in kind of the worst possible way. I'd like to know, my spirits mentioned something about a telescope. I'd like to know if Sebastian had a telescope. Spirits, what do you think happened to Sebastian? Lynn says, it's a sunshine mag. There's so many sunshine on YouTube. Change screen name. Thank you for doing this, Juniper. So many sunshines on YouTube. Change screen name. Thank you for doing this. Oh, okay. You changed your screen name. Oh, okay. I understand what you're saying. Did they find him today? I don't think they found him. I think they found a pile of leaves that had a false positive. But I'm not sure. Let's shuffle some cards and see what we get. I have some of my books out. You guys know I'm really trying to teach myself how to do criminal astrology. What I'm seeing is that he's being ruled by Capricorn here. So that makes him Saturn. It's in the sign of Pisces. Again, we're going to be seeing a lot of themes of bodies, people being killed, or bodies being in the degree of Pisces. So we're going to have a lot of people coming up in the water or near areas where there is a lot of water. There's going to be issues with the shoes and feet. Why? Because Pisces rules the feet. So already the ongoing theme that we had for the entire year has been, okay, like Phoenix, the boy Phoenix, the redhead, a little autistic boy, Phoenix, he ruled he was in Mars, so that let us know that he was autistic. When he went missing, he didn't have his shoes on, okay? So, Sebastian, he didn't have his shoes on. Even Elijah, they found his shoe. So I'm going to make a prediction for the year. Some of our crimes, not all of our crimes, but some of our crimes are going to have issues with their feet or issues with their shoes. So I have mother and father, or possibly a couple involved. Yes, do the spirits think it's him or the correct location? They haven't, did they confirm that they found him today on JLR? Or I thought that was a false positive. No, I haven't heard him. Don't say his name, Lynn. He shows up and he's so mad at me. I don't know why he's so mad at me. If you say his name, he'll show up. Spirits, do you know what Lynn just said? Can you read it? Do you know who she's asking about? That's funny, Lynn. They asked for the name that we should not speak. Cotton. Oh, I said his name. Watch, he's probably going to show up and start yelling at me. You're a witch! You're a witch! If Cotton comes, can you guys tell him to be nice and be on his best behavior if he shows up? Sure. Okay. Hey, Kim. Hey, Brooke. Lynn said the name that should not be ever mentioned in this house. She said the C word. The C word. No, I'm just kidding. If Cotton can hear me, he's welcome. He just has to be a good boy when he gets here. He's not always a good boy, and he messes and breaks stuff. Yeah, I got my spirit box on. So, I have a couple here. I have unbalance. And that somebody made the wrong choice and bad judgment. So that's interesting. Someone made the wrong choice or had poor judgment. Someone made a mistake. Someone wasn't thinking rationally. Like someone's mind was not thinking clearly. They made the wrong choice. I have temperance in reverse. They're unbalanced. Somebody is very unbalanced, and I have a couple here. I know you guys can't see because I have, I don't know, can you see it now? I'm covering the light from the computer. So couple, temperance in reverse, so somebody's unbalanced. Somebody made the wrong choice, and I have a couple here. Can they see it? Spirit said they can see it. All right. Yeah. Cotton is, he's okay. I think he's a very religious man. And I think when he comes here, he thinks that I'm just like this crazy witch. I think when he comes in my house, he's like, he goes downstairs and he's like, what's going on in here? Like, what is all this stuff? Because I guess my house has crystals all over it. And he's like, you're a witch. Like, he gets freaked out when he's here. He's like, you're bad. You worship the devil. I'm like, no, I don't worship the devil. I'm a Christian. He's like, no, you're not. Like, I've had, like, full-blown arguments with Cotton. But I hope he's coming around. And then he says really weird stuff to me. Like, I'd marry you twice. Or he has said, like, I've had a nice chest, which, you know, thank you, I guess, but ew, creepy. He has said stuff like, where's your husband? Does your husband know you do all this crazy stuff? Does your husband know you mess with tarot cards? Like, he says, he's very opinionated. He's very opinionated. Wouldn't you guys say that, spirits, that Cotton's very opinionated when he gets here? Okay, so we have Capricorn. I have stuff about custody in the 12th house here. Series. I think that's Ceres. Yeah, that's Ceres. 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 I might be mispronouncing that. Ceres. That is, this is the ancient story of the harvest of, you know, the goddess that she controls the seasons. And her daughter was kidnapped by Pluto, Persephone, and you know, she searched all over the world for her daughter. So this has to do with motherhood. This has to do with custody, you know, fatherhood, raising your children, how you raise your children, and we have it in showing up in the house of Neptune here at a 6th degree. That's relationships. Hey, honey, how you doing? Is that Michelle or is that Rachel? Oh, Aggie's on the phone. Aggie said that the place that they searched, Aggie just said the place that they searched today, she reported it to TBI 2 weeks ago. So Aggie's here. Hi, Mrs. Chloe Jade. Did you changed your name? Aggie, why don't you comment that on the chat so everybody knows that you're here? Tell everybody what you just told me, honey. She just sent that to me as a personal text. So on the DC line, which rules the open enemy, I have Cancer. Cancer rules the 4th house. It rules family. Okay? So family is showing up as an open enemy to this child. Now let's remember that everyone mentioned in this video is considered innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. There's the 4th house. Past, father. It rules motherhood too. Matriarch, home, family, your family lineage, and private. Okay? That's also ruled by the moon. Okay? So in Sebastian's safe place, we're showing that up as an open enemy. Bernadette Walker, when we did Bernadette Walker's astrology, her stepfather showed up in the sign of Cancer. Showing up at the 12th degree, that is also showing up in Neptune and endings. So is there a lie here with the family? That's possible that there's some type of a lie. So if Cancer is ruling the DC line, that means that the enemy here, an enemy to Sebastian, would be the moon. Now I have DNA next to the moon here. They're not conjunct, but you know, still there is some energy here. DNA is at the 8th degree, which does rule death. What's making me the most nervous, I did pull up the asteroid for Sebastian. That's his name right there. 26th degree. And Algol is conjunct Sebastian basically at the same degree they're right on top of each other. So Algol is right on top of Sebastian. You guys should be very familiar with who Algol is by now. Algol is not good, okay? He rules head injuries and he rules neck injuries. Now, when I said that the last time, my spirits were saying, tell us that he was hit in the head, possibly with a telescope. But hold on, guys. I have to refresh you, spirits. 1 second. I don't know if that's true or not. The spirits just said something about a telescope. I'm not really sure. That was kind of weird. Like, they've never mentioned a telescope before. That's a word that, you know, like, you guys know how I use my spirit boxes. I don't choose any noises to it. I like to use Vox because this is their voice. You can't change it. It is what it is. Like, I can turn up the echo. I can distort the voice, but it doesn't really change the voice. Like you can't add someone's, I can't, like it doesn't allow me to like add the voice of a child or add the voice of an adult male. This is just them. This is who they are. I can change the color. You guys want me to put on anything? They said that, they told me one time that I wasn't utilizing this properly, that there's other options and I'm not using them. They did kind of tell me that once. It's not broke, so don't fix it? Okay. Did you hear that? They said it's not broke, so don't fix it. Hey, Jody, it's good to see you, honey. Yes, I don't want to accuse the family. I'm just saying that the astrology is showing the family as an open enemy to Sebastian. I'm also showing Ceres, which rules custody, and I do believe that there was some issues with custody. That's why I wanted to pull that. I wanted to pull Algol just to see if there was any head or neck injuries. I do have Chiron, which is a wound that never heals, in Aries. That's not good either. That also can say a head injury, right? A wound that never heals. Who had this? Didn't Audrey Cunningham have Chiron in Aries? I think she did, right? Audrey Cunningham. I'm pretty sure Audrey Cunningham had Aries and Chiron, which Chiron is the wounded healer. And in a crime chart, it's a wound that never heals, meaning that's a wound that you really won't come back from. And Aries rules the face and the head. Actually, Aries rules the home. Aries rules your whole body. It rules the first house. It rules your appearance and how you're presented to the world. And this is saying that there's a wound possibly above his eyebrow, possibly to his head. I could look at it like that, but because Algol is showing up here, I can't leave out the neck. Okay, I just can't. And it's Sebastian's asteroid is sitting right on top of Algol. They're sitting right on top of each other. That's scary to me. This is a very sad crime chart. It's a very sad crime chart. And I don't think that he's with us anymore. I'm hoping that I'm wrong, but it just doesn't look good. So if I have family ruling as an open enemy in the house of children, right? The 5th house rules children. I have Gemini, which means 2. Gemini rules 2, are twinning, are 2 people, okay? Aquarius is next to Algol, so that's something tragic and unexpected. Jupiter, I think, is showing me up as a characteristic of some sort. Jupiter is at the 10th degree, so I think Jupiter is more so showing me a characteristic. I don't feel like Jupiter is a person. So the 10th degree rules the 10th house. The 10th house rules your reputation at work, or your reputation, your career, where you work, your reputation at work. But it also rules stepfathers, uncles, things like that. It also is showing up in Scorpio. So here's the 10th house, and I have Scorpio ruling the 10th house here. Scorpio rules the 8th house, and that is the house of death. Death and rebirth, transition, other people's money. I really feel like this is something to do with custody. 6th degree, that's relationships, in your health. I'm sorry, not 7th house is relationships. The 6th degree is the harvest. It rules, the harvest. But it also is it also rules custody issues. Being in court, even with custody issues as well. I'm not digging that the sun is next to I'm not digging that the sun is next to him either. So if he's being ruled by Capricorn, that means that he's Saturn here. Okay? So that's at the 9th degree. That can also rule husbands. The 9th house can also rule, the 9th house can also kind of be a dad too. I mean, it's your authority. The 9th house rules your authority. The 9th house rules law enforcement too. But, you think of your husband, the planets just kind of tell you how it is. Jupiter is your authority too. So Jupiter is showing me a characteristic of something here. So it's telling me the 10th degree, which rules stepdads. I mean, I'm sorry, I hate to say that. Jupiter rules husbands. So the ninth degree, it's ruling an authority. There's an authority. The sun conjunct Saturn here, it makes me nervous. Gemini here, that's 2 people. I don't know. It doesn't look good. The 8th house, is the moon. 8th house rules death. DNA is at the 8th degree. That rules death. The moon is in the house of death. And we are talking about a child, and the moon can also be a matriarch. Now, in Kirsty's book, I think I read this to you guys before. My cover fell off Kirsty's book, but this is Kirsty McIntosh's book. If Cancer is ruling the enemy line, I mean, in her book, she kind of makes a description. It sounds just like the mother. I hate to say this about the mother. Again, I'm not accusing her. I'm just going to read it. I'm going to read it to you how it is. I'm going to turn you guys down for a second, spirits, so I can read this. Just 1 second. Don't go anywhere, Stanley. Stay here, okay? All right. I don't want to turn you down that far. All right, here's spirits. Spirits, this is what I'm going to read about what it's saying about what the open enemy to Sebastian's going to look like. So it says the Cancer could be a short-statured person. Can you guys see? I hope you can see. Okay, so a short stature, 15 degrees, gives, more full body than before. But we're not at 15 degrees. The upper parts of the body are more thick than the lower. A disorder in the teeth, rounded, pretty eyes, and darkish hair. Cancer on the 7th house cusp can show us a few things. So, there we go. We have Cancer on the 7th house cusp. Do you see it? Okay, so in Kirsty's book, she tells us, firstly, it can indicate that the victim was taken by the suspect into the suspect's own territory. It can indicate a female suspect. One should not rule out mother. One should not rule out the mother, stepmothers, aunts, other women in the victim's life. So that means that the moon is ruling our enemy. So the moon can also be a pale and whitely faced. Oops, my phone's about ready to die. Hold on. Okay, so the moon can be a pale and whitely faced mixed with but a little redness on the cheeks, of auburn hair, flow of speech, larger person at times, and phlegmatic, short arms, fleshy hands of a mutable condition, often moving from place to place, seldom contented, neither delighting much in action nor idleness. Mothers, stepmothers, a woman in the person's life. So, this is at the 330 chart, guys. It doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good. With Cancer also being at the 12th degree here, that's not making me happy either, because that's, a delusion, lie. Someone is lying. Is somebody lying in the family? That could mean that as well. I have Pluto in the 1st house. So this means that our suspect at the 1st degree rules Aries. Our suspect is under severe stress. I have Mars at the 10th degree, which rules, again, your reputation, and it also rules uncles and fathers as well. Saturn, this is the house that Saturn usually rules. I mean, Saturn is father time, okay? I don't like that Mars is at the 10th degree. I don't like that either. Venus is at the 12th degree. A female, is there a female that rules being under the influence of alcohol, being on drugs, or possibly, you know, under a delusion of some sort, or lies? All right, let me unplug this charger. Oops, sorry, spirits. I dropped you. I'm sorry, spirits. Okay, so here you guys can see I'm still talking to my spirits here. Okay. I think he was passed before he went missing by 2 days. So this is the date that I got, February 26th at 3:30 a.m. What do you guys think? Is that a good time? Hi, CRSTA. The chart is basically kind of hinting around to family might be involved. I'm just going to say that. I could be wrong, guys. Like, I'm still learning this stuff. Like, I'm not a professional astrologer. You guys know that I'm teaching myself how to do this. I don't like the fact that this kite formation. Now, on your natal chart, a kite is great. A kite is beautiful. A kite is a good flow of energy. You know, you have a trine with a kite. But, you know, this is not a natal chart. This is a crime chart. This is the night that somebody goes missing early in the morning. And this kite sticks with the mom. Now, another time that I saw a huge kite on a crime chart was the Idaho 4 case. The Idaho 4 case, they had a huge kite flying into all 4 of the victims. We had all 4 of the victims together, and there was a huge kite that flew into the victims for like half the night. So, you know, I just don't, it just doesn't look good. I hate to say that I think the family's involved, but on here, I think the family might be involved. Now, Missy, she is a very knowledgeable criminal astrologer. You know, she went ahead and looked up all the pedophiles in the neighborhood or that live close by, and she pulled their natal charts. So she does have an elderly man that's about 77, I believe. He's an older man. She thinks that he might be involved because he looks kind of suspicious on the chart. I did look at his chart. It doesn't look that good, but I feel a family. I feel me personally, and Missy is way more knowledgeable than me. So, I mean, you guys can check her out. I mean, she feels that, you know, there might be another suspect involved. It's very possible. I don't know. But I do feel like there's some type of family involvement here. And I'm really sorry to say that. Why I'm not digging this, the moon. So, our open enemy to Sebastian, that would mean that's the moon. Look at this red line down to Neptune. Okay? So she is opposed Neptune at the 26th degree in Pisces. 26 degrees in Pisces. Let's see if we can find that. 26 degrees in Pisces. Give me 1 second. Scandals. 26 degrees in Pisces is some type of immodesty, gossip, fond of scandals, detached, reversal. I've looked up a couple of these. I had that there was an inheritance at one point, because I'm going between like 2 a.m., 2:30 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. I've been pulling up all these charts at different times. What was the other time that I had? Spirits, what do you think happened to Sebastian? 26 degrees of Taurus. 26 degrees of Taurus. Let me go back here. What did they just say? What did you guys just say? I didn't hear you. You said the... What are they saying? Are they saying the father? Did you hear that? Walter, what do you think? His mom. Okay, remember, everything you hear on a spirit box doesn't mean that it's true. Right, spirits? What happened to Sebastian Rogers that night? 26 degrees of Virgo. Bluntness, incapable of being incapable, unhappy, awkward, illness, victimized. So that's what's ruling Sebastian. 26 degrees of Taurus. Hold on. Am I in the right spot? Yeah. No, I was in Virgo. Wait, hold on. See how quick my memory just... Yeah, 26 degrees of Taurus. Sorry. 26 degrees of Taurus. I was in Virgo. Leo, Cancer, Virgo. Taurus should be here. Gemini and Taurus. This should be Taurus, right? Yep, Taurus. Okay, so we're at Taurus. We're at 26 degrees. Fortunate marriage, worldly interest, success, patient, thrifty. Something to do with marriage. Showing up in Algol. 25th degrees is violent, murderous tendencies. If conjunct the sun, a pathological liar. If conjunct the DC line, violence from others. I'm not conjunct the sun, though. So Saturn is in 9th degree of Pisces. Let's look that up. 9th degrees of Pisces. Pisces is at the 12th house. It's at the very end. So this is the degree that's ruling Sebastian. Give me 1 second. Ninth degrees of Pisces. So I'm going to say this. There was another chart that I pulled up that said something about drugs. Said something about poison and drugs. Now this is saying testing, chemistry, and distrustful and devotion, but some type of chemical testing. So there was another chart that I looked up. I think it was at 2:30 a.m. and it said something about like drugs. So what happened to Sebastian, guys? Let's look at some fixed stars here. So I'm going to be looking at Kirsty's book for fixed stars. So we're back in Kirsty's book again. Kirsty's book. Now, Chiron in the 3rd house. This rules siblings. Gemini is 2. This does rule the house of Gemini. It means 2. It can mean siblings. It can mean in your local neighborhood. So, I mean, could there be an enemy in the local neighborhood, or the parent, or is the family the enemy in the neighborhood? I could look at it like that too. I mean, I gotta be honest. I mean, because I do have Cancer ruling that DC line. That's family. Specifically, you know, it can be father too. It can be mother. I mean, it can be aunt, uncle, but it's saying family. And from what the mother is telling us, that he was with her the night that he went missing, right? I think he passed before 2 days. No. Sorry, I messed up the thing. Maybe mom locked him out as punishment. Yeah, I saw that. Well, I mean, if she's opposed Neptune, that can be someone that's got a drug or alcohol problem. Also can be someone that's a compulsive liar or lying or is trying to cast a spell on us or trying to just put an illusion or a delusion out. Sorry, my dog's having a nightmare. Daisy. 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 Daisy, wake up. Honey, you're having a nightmare. You're dreaming. You're dreaming. It's okay. My dog was badly abused, so she has really, really bad nightmares. Okay, so let's see. Let's look up Pluto at the 1st degree. That is an Aquarius, so unexpected events. The planet that rules death is in unexpected events. So something unexpected happened, and this is at 3:30 in the morning. Something unexpected is happening to our victim, because this is the house that's ruling the home, and it's ruling where he's at. Something tragic, something unexpected, something. Let's see. 1st degrees of Aquarius. Give me 1 second. So I'm looking up fixed stars right now. So we're closer to in this area here. So I would say we're here. Combative, opinionated, jealousy, danger of death in a battle. It's also conjunct Mars. This is Aquarius at 15 degrees. It is cultured, artistic. Appearance and disposition. So something 1 degree at 47 degrees is accidents, people looking at astrology to try to figure this out as well. See, this is why I'm telling you there was an argument at the house. I felt that with the first chart that I did. So I feel like I should do a map on this, because the map that we did on Sebastian, it might not be the right map. That map might not be. Do you guys know where Sebastian is? Do you know where he's at? Where is his body? What sign are the parents? Yes, deception. Yes. I mean, the fact that she's opposed Neptune, that doesn't make me feel good. Do you know where Sebastian is buried, guys, or where he's at?
Yes.
Where did they put Sebastian? Where is he right now? Is he still living? Or is he in spirit? Mohawk. They said murdered familia.
Where are you?
I think they're trying to talk to him now. Just remember, if you guys are talking to his spirit, he's autistic, okay? C8. Where is he at, guys? Where is his body? Where is his body? He's buried? There was a decision? A precision? How far away is he? You can't hear it very well? I'm sorry. Where is Sebastian where is he buried? Where are you? Where is Sebastian?
On the street.
He's on the street. Off the street? Like, they're kind of thinking that possibly they put his, like, when they were driving, they put him off on the side of the road or something. Is that possible? Or is Sebastian coming up the street? They could be telling me that too, because I've heard that before, where they're like, he's coming up the street. Is he here? Are you able to call Sebastian in? Does he have any spirits that are helping him in the spirit world? Let me make sure my phone's not going to die. Oh, crap. I'm at 1%. Hold on. Hopefully I don't... If I lose you guys, I'm really sorry. I'll have to come back on tomorrow if I lose you. Okay. All right. Where am I at with my battery here? Is he smart? Wait, hold on, guys. I might have lost you. Ah, are you still there? Brooke wants to know if he's in a ditch. Is he buried? Hold on. You guys keep leaning to the side. Can you hear me? Okay. Where did they put his body? Sorry, you guys keep leaning to the side. I don't know how to get you to lean right. Okay. Oops. Guys, do you know where Sebastian is buried? Or where he's at? I see that Aggie's trying to text me. I can't read the text because I have the spirit box on, Aggie. His name is Sebastian. If you could possibly get him, or does he have any family? I mean, I have no proof if this is actually Sebastian. You guys, they could call upon anybody. I mean, allegedly, okay? This is all alleged. But, do they keep saying Mohawk? Something about Mohawk? Are you guys saying Mohawk? Do you know where he's located at? I might need to refresh. Hold on. Ah! I can't get it to sit up straight. Do you know where he's located at? We're trying to locate a body. I mean, looking at the astrology, with him conjunct Algol like that, it doesn't look good. And Algol's showing up at the end of the matter. I have the moon in the 8th house, which rules death. Or the mom is going to go through a major transition, a major transformation. Like a major transformation. Let me look at something here. 27 degrees of Virgo. Is the mom going through a major transformation? Why is the mom showing up in the 8th house of death? "27 degrees of Virgo."
The other topic.
Well, here it says... 29th degree is death by judicial sentence, death by judicial decree. She's kind of hanging out in between there. That's not good for her. Yeah, I can't get it to set straight up because I have the charger plugged in. So where is Sebastian now? Do you got... Did you just hear them say Sebastian? I keep getting this card. I keep getting the Page of Wands. Explore. What did they just say? Did you guys hear that? I didn't hear that. I got the moon. I got somebody stressed out at night. Stress. Secrets and the moon. There's some secrets. There's some delusions. There's some type of an illusion here, guys. There's some type of secret. And I would say right now, they're being locked out of all the love, the parents. I just heard stepdad. Did you hear that? Did you guys just say stepdad? So for what I'm getting from shit, every time I try to talk, they say something important. What did you guys say? Say that again. Say that again. Say that again. This is his astrology chart. What did you guys just say? Who hurt Sebastian Rogers? Did someone hurt his head or his neck? They hit him. I think they just said he was 15. He is 15. Does he have an injury to his head or his neck? Shoes. Okay. Shoes are going to be an issue this whole year, I'm telling you. It's going to be our ongoing theme of feet. Okay, so our shoes and feet, because Pisces. Because Saturn is in Pisces. That's people being found near water or in water or near a water source. Shoes are going to be an issue, an ongoing theme with shoes. Feet, drugs, human trafficking, money. Did you guys say money? Was there something about money? Something about money. They're talking about money. Something again about money. They keep talking about money. Okay, so for the miles, guys, I got 2.6 at 3 a.m. So that's 2.6 miles away. Wait, was it 2.6 or 2.8? Hold on, let me go back to this other chart. Okay, I can't remember the miles that I did. I think, Brooke, didn't I text you earlier about the miles? Do you remember the first miles that I sent you? I said 2.6 or 2.8. Do you remember? Hey, Aggie. Yeah, I'm sorry, Aggie. When I have the Spirit Box session on, I can't see your text messages. Okay, I said 2.6. Okay, so at 3 a.m., we have 2.6. So that means That means 2.6 miles away, 26 miles away, or we can go all the way up to 260 miles away, okay? For this map, I have 3. So that's 3 miles away, 30 miles away, or 300 miles away. So I'm curious if the stepfather worked 260 miles away. Yes, thank you so much, Brooke. I appreciate that. So that between 3 a.m. and 3:30 a.m., this is mile markers that I'm getting. So when I redo his map, when we come out to do his map for Tennessee, I just don't know which time I should do. Do you guys know what time the lights were seen? What time was the flashlight seen and that that suspicious car that was reported in the neighborhood? Do you know when that was? Between 3 a.m.? Do you guys know what time the actual flashlights were seen? Because that's the time I should really do the map.
Well, sir.
So here's the first map that we did, but I really don't think it's right. I don't think that the parents are giving us all the right information. I really don't. So this map is probably based on a lie. That's the thing about astrology, guys, is that we're going off what suspects are telling us. I mean, it could... I don't know, guys. I just feel like I should do a chart for 3 in the morning or 3:30 in the morning. What time do you think I should do? 3? It was 3 to 3:10 that the flashlights were seen. Let me look at 3:10. (3:10 a.m.) Let's look at 3:10 a.m. Sorry, you guys keep getting crooked. Okay, per Nick. Okay, good. So DNA is conjunct the sun here. I would say that would be a conjunct because it's a little over a conjunct, but I would still consider there's energy being passed between the moon and DNA. So that's his physical DNA is with the moon. Pretty close, pretty conjunct. Again, the mom is opposed Neptune. I really do not like the mother being opposed Neptune. So Sebastian here is in the house of children at 3:10. He's in the house that rules children. He's still conjunct Algol. They're right on top of each other. There could be alcohol involved, but it also can rule head injuries and neck injuries. I really don't like that. That looks terrible. Guys, that looks really terrible. Do you hear them saying Sebastian? I'm having a hard time understanding them. It's usually when I play this back, I hear all this stuff, but sometimes I play it and I don't hear them at first. I have to go back and listen. Something about... Hi. How are you, sweetheart? Aw. I think they just said Audrey. It just was really sad. We're asking about Sebastian, guys. Sebastian Rogers from Tennessee. I think new people are showing up. I'm hearing voices that I haven't heard for a long time. I got Earth and water showing up in his chart. The AC line is in Earth. His planet is in water. I mean, the kids? He's just a kid, yes. He's only 15 years old. He's just a kid. Do you know where his glasses are? The neck. They said the neck. You keep seeing a ditch, Brooke? Okay. Well, that's Aquarius. Aquarius rules ditches. Capricorn is an earth sign. So this is at 3:10 a.m. when the flashlights are being seen. We have mom being in a authority, showing authority. She's in the 9th house. She's also in the house of travel, near churches, but it also rules authority figure. Jupiter is our authority. He's a big guy up there, man. I really, this is a hidden enemy in the neighborhood. There could be a hidden enemy in the neighborhood. Did someone in the neighborhood take Sebastian? Did somebody in the neighborhood take Sebastian? Did he get kidnapped? He's out. Who hurt Sebastian? Is there a hidden enemy in the neighborhood? Regardless if there's a hidden enemy in the neighborhood, Neptune is opposed the moon. For the neck. I heard them say for the neck. Or like a hill with, well, that's, okay. That's all Aquarius, honey. Everything you're describing is, that's Aquarius. Hilly areas, ditches, fresh waterways. He might be in Earth, but I feel like Earth and water. Like I really can't. There might be Earth and water in his chart. Earth and water. They just said Earth. Spirit just said Earth. Is he in Earth? Mom was to be seeing a neighbor, really? Is that true? He said they also got pictures. Are you serious? Henderson to Tennessee is 230 miles, Susie Q? That's exactly what the astrology was saying. Oh my God. I gotta map him out. I gotta do it. So I'm gonna have to delete his original map and redo it, guys. I gotta delete this one. I should, whoops, sorry. I should take a picture of it so we have it. And then redo a new map. In that chart, I believe he was being ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter went way out. So all these lines can go way out, right? I mean, this can go way out, way out, way out. So because it's so far, I'm gonna go out the 230 miles. I've never gone out that far. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do it. I mean, I can do it. It's just gonna be difficult because I'm gonna have to make the chart bigger. So like, hold on, 230 miles. So let's just see if we can do it real quick. My phone is gonna die. Dang it. Where am I at? I'm at 19%. Let me just see if I can at least get this circle in, and then we'll try to finish it up tomorrow. So, see if it'll let me do 260 miles. Or what was the first thing you said, Brooke? 230 or 226? 260. And they're saying here that it is 230 miles away. That can't be a coincidence. That's crazy. Okay. So let me see. I've never gone out past like 100 miles. I really have never done that. Yep, see, I got to even delete that because it's not going to take me. Let me try again. They told me to make some coffee. I'm going to be up late. They told me to, let's make some coffee. See, these guys know me really well. They know that this is what I do. I hang out with my spirits at night and we look at astrology charts. I'm a weirdo, right? I'm like a complete weirdo. I need to get a life. When you have spirits as your close friends, like, yeah. When they're like your bestest friends or ghosts. Okay. All right. See, I can't even take it out that far. This is going to be kind of hard for me to do. I'm going to make the screen. Okay. Let's just try to get an idea of how far. There we are. 260. That's 260 miles out, guys. So that's taking me way out from my original map. And he's being ruled by Saturn in the chart. He's being ruled by Saturn at the 9th degree. Let me just at least get the line of Saturn in. Give me 1 second. Guys, if you can say anything about Sebastian, we'd really appreciate it. They said he's south. Hold on, I gotta get my map. So he is at Pisces. So Pisces is 330 degrees, right? Plus the 9. So that takes me to 339. Now, it's going to look weird, guys. You have to remember that the astrology looks weird because we're working off of it going backwards. Like, it's in reverse. So when you do these maps, you know, your south is up, your north is down. It's really weird, okay? But that's how you do it in astrology. So the map is going to look weird, but that's how you map the planets and trace their trajectory. So I need to be at 339. And I should do 26 miles as well. It takes me out a little bit farther. If my battery dies and I hang up on you guys, we'll do this tomorrow, okay? So we kind of have... Where did he work again, you guys said? He worked where? Where was it? Hendersonville to Memphis? Where is Memphis? Like, I don't feel like it's mapping me out to Memphis. I suck at maps. Like, I'm really learning how to do this. So, Memphis. Let's see if we can find Memphis on this map. Is that where he was working, in Memphis? Let me at least get Saturn in. the planet that's ruling him. So I said 339, right? Let's do 339. Let's at least get that done. I think I'm going to lose my spirits here because their battery's dying too. Okay, 339. I gotta go out farther.
So
339. It's kind of weird because that's kind of taking me over where Jupiter was the first map we did. Kind of the same direction. Well, 339. No, actually it's taking me where these other lines were, but way out farther.
passing. 3 4.
Here, I'm going to plug you guys in so I don't lose you. Mom was definitely seeing a neighbor. You guys really believe that the mom was cheating? You mean cheating, right? I mean, when you say that, Aggie, you mean cheating, correct? That's what you mean? So that's taking me out here. So I'm going to keep following that line out, okay, guys? Just bear with me because I got to make the chart small so I can reach out. I've never done a map this far out, guys. I've never gone this far out. So it's kind of hard for me, okay? Just give me a second.
Found into the
339. 339. I'm gonna go out a little bit farther. Cause I mean I could do 300 miles too, guys. Like I could do 260. I could do 300 miles. Out from this circle.
somebody's toe.
339. Okay, so the second line we should do is I think we should do the sun because it is conjunct. The sun is conjunct Saturn, which gives me like this older man kind of vibe. Someone older than 29 for sure. So, well, that's going to be really close to the same line as Saturn. Let's do 7 degrees of Capricorn. So Capricorn is, so right now I'm doing here, guys. I'm going to do the AC line, the DC line, okay? So 7 degrees is on my, 7 degrees is on my, whoops, sorry, guys. 7 degrees of Capricorn. So Capricorn is at a 300 degree. They're talking. I can't hear everything that they're saying. Can you guys please listen to the spirit box for me? It's over here on the corner, but just listen to what they're saying, okay? Was that Stanley? Hi, Stanley. Hey, Walter. How you been, Walter? Okay, so no. Capricorn is not 300 degrees. Capricorn.
Just looking for. You're really.
Capricorn is 270 degrees. Okay, so 270 plus 7 takes me to 277. All right, so we'll go to 277 to track the AC line. Let me put in the line of Saturn here so I don't mess up, guys. Saturn. So remember, Saturn rules the DNA, it rules the hair, it rules the skin. It's interesting that he's at Saturn. All right, so 277. Walter, can you tell me anything about Sebastian? What happened to him, honey? Sorry, you guys are leaning.
A supplement.
Puberty? He probably was in puberty, guys. He's 15, so yeah, I mean, you're a little bit past puberty at 15. He was insecure. Aww. Pushed him around. Who pushed him around? Who pushed Sebastian around? Did you hear that? They said he was in puberty and they pushed him around. Terrorized him. Who did? Who did? Who hurt him? Did you guys hear that? That was a full sentence. Holy crap. You guys are really talking, and I'm like, my battery is about ready to go dead. Did you hear them? They just did a full sentence. I wish there was a way I could do this while doing this. My ADD is probably not the best to be doing tarot card readings, a freaking chart, and the spirit box on at the same time, but I'm doing it for you guys, okay? Because I love you guys. I really want to find Sebastian. I'm on my bed. Actually, I'm on my daughter's bed because she's at her brother's house. They made sushi tonight. It was so cute. They sent me a video of them rolling up sushi. It was adorable. Spirits, Caden's with her brother. They made sushi rolls tonight. They were adorable. Okay, so 277. The other line we should do is the DC line. It rules the enemy. That is in Cancer. So Cancer is 90 degrees. Now we're doing it 3:10 a.m. This is when the flashlights were seen. Okay, so sorry, my husband is going to the bathroom, so you're probably going to hear the toilet. Sorry, but the bathroom is like right next to my daughter's door. Okay, so Cancer is 7 degrees. Cancer is at 90, so that should take me to 97 degrees. Let's do 97 degrees. Yes, you guys said something about DNA. Do you want me to trace DNA? I do have an asteroid DNA. Do you want me to trace it? They just said DNA, and I have the asteroid DNA up. They're getting stuck on a handle, I think. I see Sebastian rolled up in his blanket. I was told on one of those searches they found his blanket. They found Sebastian's blanket or Elijah? Where? Because I know they found Elijah's blanket. A scent. They found a scent. Spirits, did the dogs find Sebastian today? Are they picking up on a scent today for Sebastian? Dogs were searching for him. Did they find him? They said, think so. They found a scent. They found Elijah Vu? Are you serious? Just now they found him? Elijah Vu was found? Let's look him up. They said this is horrible. Let's see. Are you guys saying that they're saying that they found him now? Did they find Elijah? Let's see if Justin for All is on. Let's see if any of the popular YouTubers are on. I'm not seeing anything on here. 42 minutes ago, Justin for All was on. I can't do that now. Oh, you guys gotta watch this. If she's gonna do him tomorrow, y'all need to watch her. Val Evans, yeah. She knows her stuff, okay? She's really good. I need to find anything about Elijah Vu. Are you guys saying that they found Elijah Vu? Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Junie. He's on for Sebastian. Is he on right now? Yeah, I know it's... I'm sorry, you guys. I'm like so ADD. I sure wish you'd read your chat better. I know, I suck at this. But where are they saying that they found him? Oh, he's on right now.
Mobile games are going big. Clash Royale is now available on PC with Google Play. Experience more ways to play and sync your
Wait,
in-game progress.
he was on earlier. Is the news saying that they found Elijah Vu, guys?
Real-time battles on a bigger screen. Get started by downloading Google Play Games today.
They just said, "Hey, Gamma." Did you hear that, Brooke? Did they just said, "Hey, Gamma"?
Oh, that's not. I'm trying to find it, but
Yes.
the board it said Jake instructions.
Okay, spirits, I gotta hang up, okay? All right, we love you guys. We'll talk to you later, okay? I want to try to hear this live. Love you guys. Well, they won't let me hang up.
I don't know where it's at. I thought I saved it somewhere. There was another one.
Here's the chat if you guys want to see
That one's like from
Justin for All's chat.
Yeah, that was from 2018.
So,
She called his phone.
quick
Stayed on
live.
it for 3
Why
hours
stop
while
the
at
search?
work.
So,
I got the notification, but when I went,
I'm trying to read the chat. I'm sorry, guys. What?
for the construction.
Are you sure we
site
should
thing?
read your chat? He was earlier. Elijah's blanket
Yeah,
was
they
found.
are.
Yes, I
Oh,
know his
they
blanket
are
was found.
overlooking.
Elijah Vu. Well, you're both making me smile. Thank you. I'm such a mess.
It was on
I'm a
social
complete
media.
mess, guys. That was a Junie dish.
That's interesting.
Okay, so Elijah was not found. Gotcha. Okay. I'm a mess, you guys. My ADD is so bad. I can't even believe I have one subscriber.
Oh, they
I'm not
definitely
kidding.
found the phone. But this is the thing.
My kids call me a sped kid. They're like, "What is wrong with you, Mom?"
Like, if you're lying to them
So,
and saying,
from what I understand, they did have a
I
scent
wasn't
today,
here.
but I've heard a
And
couple
you're
of mixed
moving up
messages
and
that it was a
driving
false
down the
positive of the
highway,
search. But then they found like a bunch of leaves. I'm
that's
sorry.
not-
I know I'm a mess. No real news. Okay.
Justin, I found an article about a house fire. No, this was a.
Okay, please remember to give credit to Justin for all. Clutch them pearls. Please subscribe to his channel. Leave him a like. I got excited because you guys were saying that. So if he doesn't have anything new, I'm gonna go back to our map. Okay. Clutch them pearls. What do you think about the diaper being found in the area?
So
a diaper was found in the area.
confirm the diaper.
Oh, it's not confirmed. Diaper is not confirmed.
I don't think it was confirmed, the diaper. Yeah, that's what she says, but did they really? So phone call was a lot to make it look like they were on the phone for 3 hours, when really he called her from the phone before he headed to her house. Mm-hmm.
So I would say Sebastian Rogers' parents are looking really
I mean,
suspicious. Do you guys agree with me on that?
If that is the case of her,
He was boots on the ground.
in my opinion. Now, if he did,
Are you guys feeling what I'm feeling with the charts, that the parents kind of look suspicious to me?
See, this is the thing. Either way, it's going. Their phone is going. Our
Yes.
phone tells on us for everything.
Okay.
Now,
Because that's kind of what the astrology is saying too.
Our phone
I mean,
tells on
okay,
us
yes, there could be an
for
enemy in the neighborhood. That's possible.
We all have
but
a pattern in our daily lives. We are all.
I feel like the family is showing up more
on the
prevalent than
phone or
an
on
enemy in the
our-
neighborhood.
the internet, or usually around the same time every day. And if your phone
It's just your gut feeling.
is
Hi,
completely
Trisha.
off
Hello, sweetheart. It's good to see
for
you.
3 hours or 6 hours, and it hasn't been off for 3 hours or 6 hours in a long time or ever, well, that raises a bunch of red flags.
Okay, yeah. Whenever you turn off your phone, and I'm going to quote, I don't know how you guys feel about
I don't. I'll find it. I'll see
another
if I can
YouTuber
find
that
it.
I really like to watch is
Justin, you
Gray
can forward your
Hughes.
calls to a
He's
different
another,
number.
he's pretty good at what he does. I
With
really
an
like to
excellent
watch Gray Hughes. Even though he's not a
user
spiritual
number.
channel, he's not
It's
spiritual.
even
Don't go over
displayed
there
as
and
the
talk
original
spiritual.
phone
He
number.
totally is against spiritual things. You know, we're a spiritual channel. We look
yeah,
at true crime
but-
on a spiritual level. But
can
when you
find
turn
out.
off your cell phone, even Gray
Right.
Hughes says this, like, you're up to something shady. If
can
you're
read.
turning off your cell phone, you know, how many of you turn off your cell phone? Yeah,
With
I
your
mean,
Wi-Fi,
he hates spirit boxes.
phone home, and
But I don't think he's ever
all
heard
going
my
without
spirits.
Wi-Fi. I leave my Wi-Fi phone.
I have one spirit here
home
that
and
likes
take
Gray
my
Hughes, and then I have
non-Wi-Fi
another
phone with
spirit
me.
here that's like, I don't like him.
Hold on a minute.
But
You leave your
they got
Wi-Fi
mixed emotions
phone
about Gray
home.
Hughes. But that's okay. I mean, I still
Old
donate to his
ones
channel
without-
because he does a lot of good for the
I don't
community, and
even
that's why I like to watch
understand
him.
you can use a phone without
And I do
Wi-Fi.
try to make a donation as
Nowadays.
much as I can, because it's going towards the
Like,
good of our
does it
true crime
not have
community.
Wi-Fi, or writing me, or does it not? do you just not turn the Wi-Fi
I don't know.
on?
I turn it off at least twice a week.
I have a very old. I mean, is it like one of those bag phones?
Jackie. Hi, Jackie P. How are
Remember the
you?
bag phones? I'm old. Yeah, a flip phone. What do you have, like a rotary phone in your car?
Why would the stepdad want to
You
sue
probably don't even know what that is.
for bringing in
Nokia.
the Navy to help search for him? I did hear something about that. Aggie is right. I don't know if the stepdad was mad about that or not, but I do know that there was a YouTuber that was begging the Navy to get involved because they just got done searching for Riley.
I often still use mobile internet. I have Wi-Fi.
Okay, I'm
in
gonna
my
go back to
car.
our chart, guys. Okay. I was hoping
And
that we
then
get some see
when I
what
get in my
Justin had to
car-
say, but it doesn't look like there's anything new going on. So let's go back to our chart. Okay, so I was trying to do Cancer, right? I was on Cancer. Cancer is 90 degrees, and then I would have been at a 7, I believe. We did Cancer. Okay, so the other one I wanted to do was DNA. Spirits even said do DNA. And the moon. The moon is another second indicator of where a body can be. So we have the moon and DNA. I want to map them out for sure. Okay, so Virgo takes me to 150 degrees, guys. So 150 plus 27. 7, 177. All right, so let's do 177 on the chart. I mean, I might not be like directly over top of his house, but I'm close enough. $177. Okay. Okay. And that would take me to Libra is DNA, and that's at 8 degrees. And Libra is at 180 degrees. So that should take me to 196. 188 plus 8 is 196. Okay. You have a nephew who is autistic, so this case is close to my heart. Yep. And honestly, guys, I think I'm borderline autistic too, so I'm not kidding. I really think I'm borderline autistic. I've never been diagnosed with it, but I mean, when you have like severe ADD and dyslexia, you're kind of like, I'm considered a neurodivergent, I believe. Anybody see the light flashing like that? That's really freaking me out. I guess it's the spirits. But I'm considered a neurodivergent personality type. So yeah, I'm like, you know, I really do feel for Sebastian, because I can understand it. And I have a nephew as well that is autistic. But he's been undiagnosed, but I do believe that he is autistic. He has severe ADD, ADHD, and all that as well. He had to learn. He's really struggled with school. He didn't really even learn how to read until he was much older. I really wished his mother would get him situated, but she never did. Because I think that he's autistic enough that he could get disability. I'm lucky. I really never, like, you know, I was always like in special ed classes as a kid. And I think I was like, I want to say it was my 8th grade year, the beginning of my 8th grade year, that I remember going in and like having a meeting with my mom, with like the principal and like the whole, like all my teachers, and being like, I'm smart. Like, I don't need to be in special ed anymore. Like, I wanted to get out of those kinds of classes, and finally got, you know, put in regular classes. And it was a big deal for me. Because they really, I mean, I'm 50. I'm 50 years old. Back then, they called it special ed. They didn't really know how to handle us, you know? They didn't really know what to do with us. Okay, so I'm at 196. Crap. Now, I'll have to zoom in and go back to that line and try to delete it, because it will look kind of confusing with all these lines. 196. Okay, so this area here, in between all here, this is really interesting to me. Where was he working again? Crap, I forgot to label the... Oh, I'm going to have to go back and label all of the planets. So this is DNA and the moon. DNA. And the moon. Okay. So this area here is interesting to me as well. Do we know exactly where he was working? Hi, Blue Eyes Dumpling. It's good to see you, sweetie. Where exactly was the stepdad working again, guys? Because here's Hendersonville, here. And that takes me right through the moon. Memphis. So, do you see this pie that it's made out between the DNA and the moon? Outskirts of all of this. God, time is so important when we do these maps. This is me going off of 310. Maybe I should do the 330 map as well. It's taking me near the Cumberland River. All the way out to the, it crosses over the Cumberland River a few times. That's weird. Because that's the same river that they found. He parked his camper in Mississippi on the state line. Mississippi on the state line. Wait, is this line takes me over, right? So the chart is taking us past the state line. Bowling Green, Russellville, Scottsville, Franklin. Yeah, it crosses me over, guys. It takes me over the line. His line is Saturn. The planet that's ruling him. So the planet that's ruling him takes me through Orlinda, Kentucky, and it's taking me over to Kentucky. Where did you say? You think I should do a 10:30 map, Susie Q? 10:30 at night? Mississippi is below Tennessee. So that would be taking me out to the moon line. I had a lot of lines all on this line of Saturn, guys. Look at that. Look how many lines I have here. All through here. I might need to redo this line here. Because look, it's really hard to tell where you're at. Like I want to be over the house. So these two lines, we really need to go out. Like looking for bodies. We would need to look for bodies all along this line and all along this line. Because see, look, I missed the house. I missed the mark. So I would need to, I'm probably going to have to redo these lines with you guys. Because I'm supposed to take the line from over his house. Because the house is ground zero. So the lines on the inside here, this is at 6:30 a.m. But what's amazing is that the lines at 6:30 a.m. match up to the moon line. It's taking me through Hendersonville, past the Cumberland River again, through Lakewood, through Fairview. Town Park Estates, Luna Heights. Luna Heights, that's interesting because that's near the moon line. Taproot Hills, Liberty, I believe Liberty Pike. Murfreesboro Road. God, this is so many miles out, man. Can you guys see the line where it's taking us? Duck River. It's taking me across Duck River. He could be anywhere. Waco. College Grove, Thompson Station, Spring Hill, Chapel Hill, College Grove, Eagleville, Nolansville, Brentwood, outskirts of Smyrna, so if I follow this line out, that's what takes me over into, oh, well, it says Atlanta, Atlanta, Georgia. So above Tennessee is Kentucky, West Virginia. Below here is Atlanta. Atlanta, South, is that South Carolina, Atlanta? God, I'm so dumb. Alabama is below here. Memphis is over here. Here's Memphis. So that's closer to the line of his DNA. I should probably map out Mars. Mars is going to map us out here. Let's see. Is this the Memphis, guys? Is this the right Memphis where he worked, or am I not in the right spot? Atlanta is Georgia. Memphis is way left on the Tennessee map. Because here's Mississippi, Alabama, Mississippi. Here's, how many Memphises are there? Arkansas. Is there a Memphis? This is Memphis, Tennessee, right? Right here, guys? Memphis, Tennessee is here. Is that correct? Near Collierville, South Haven. It says Memphis. Is this where he was working? Or am I in the wrong spot? Memphis is near the Arkansas border. Thank God Brooke is here. I swear to God, I am so freaking lost. Okay. Okay, here's Arkansas here. Here's Memphis. So, I need to map out Pluto and Mars. That should take us right over there. Which I'm sorry to say this, Pluto and Mars rules death. Pluto rules death and Mars rules murder. I hate to say that, but it does. Or, yeah, I think I should map out. I think I should map out Pluto, and I think I should map out Mars, possibly Venus too, because that could be a female. Okay. So Mars is Pluto. Where's Pluto? Pluto is on a cuspy here. It's a little cuspy. It looks like it's an Aquarius. Pluto is yeah, 1 degree of Aquarius. God. 1 degree rules Aries, guys, and that's a tragic event, an unexpected event in the 1st degree of Aries, which rules head injuries, which rules injuries to the head face, and it rules your body, yourself, injuries to the self. you know, it's the ram. It's the degree that rules the ram with butting the heads. So that's two rams running into each other. Yeah, it's not good. It's violent. It's violent. And it's a fresh start and starting all over again as well, because it's like the first degree. The 0 degree is like fresh start, starting all over again too on a natal chart. Okay, so Pluto is 1 degree of Aquarius. Aquarius is 330. So that should take me to 301. So let's see where 301 takes us. Sorry guys, I've never done a map this big yet. Like, this is big for me. I've never done a map this long, like this wide. I'm used to doing like 5 miles away, 20 at the most 20 miles away, you know, something like that. But excuse me, that's I've never done one this large, so it's kind of hard. And this line, we really need to go out on both sides until I fix it, like all through here. Okay, so let's do 301. I don't think he went near his work. I really don't think that he's near his work. 301. Let's see. 301. Like, where did they drive this kid? That's taking me in the opposite direction. Let's see. I need to map out Sebastian too. Algol. Maybe I should map out Ceres, because that rules custody and parenthood, parents. Capricorn. I'm trying to get a line to match up over at Memphis, but he might not have taken him to Memphis. And this is at the 3 a.m. chart when the lights were seen. It's really hard to get these charts right because, like I said, we're dealing off of parents who lie. Parents who lie. Just like the Elijah Vu's chart is probably a little off because parents lie. But something will match up. Something will eventually match up. So the Capricorn degree is 270. That would take me to 276. So let's do 276. 276 takes me really close to the AC line as well. Takes me out to Kentucky Lake. Through Clarksville. I mean, he works over here. I don't know, guys. I really don't think that he took his body near his work, or he might have got rid of something that belongs to him. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm going to have to, like, make this a little bit neater. Like, I'll come back on tomorrow and make it neater, but... So... try to make that line a little bit neater. That would take me to 277. Let's just try to get this line a little bit neater. 277. That's closer to his home, right there. Yep, see, it's taking us. Oh, it's windy. That takes me out past Dover, Indian Mountain. Indian Mound. He may have gotten rid of his body someplace where we least suspect at this point. So the map that I did was for the 911 call, the original map. And that really took us to these lines here. All through here. This map is going to look crazy. I'm going to have to, like, redo it, I'm sure. I'm probably going to work all night on it. Come up with a better map in the morning. So I'm thinking he's on the outskirts here, guys. This is what I'm thinking. So this takes us out to Memphis here, going through Jackson, Memphis, and this line right here, I'm suspicious about. Right in this area here. Fairview, Kingston Springs, Charlotte, Dixon, Bon Aqua, Fairview. This area here, I would be suspicious of, because this takes us on a route into going towards Memphis. I would say this area here on the map, I would be suspicious of. I really would. Because that's like heading the direction where he was working. Okay, so we did the moon. I want to do the 10th house, the degree of Scorpio here, because that rules the father. Well, it can rule a stepfather, especially. Scorpio is 210. Let's just do 210, see where that takes us. That's probably going to take me right through there, isn't it? Close to it. 210. Oh, this is the degree that is ruling. Well, basically an authority figure of some sort, father figure. It rules Saturn, it's father time. And it's in a degree of a sign that rules death. The mother is in a degree that rules death. She's in a house, in the 8th house, which rules death. The moon is showing up in death. That's not good. So 210. Let's see where this line kind of heads in the direction, if that heads in the direction of Memphis. Yeah, it does. Look at that. Down this way. I find that very suspicious. Sagittarius and Ceres. Let's do let's see. So Sagittarius is at, which also rules being an authority, okay, of some sort, an authority, is at 240 degrees. So that would take me to 245. So let's see where that takes us. If that gets us any closer. This map is going to look crazy because it's two maps on top of each other. It's two different charts on top of each other. I'm sure if Kirsty McIntosh is watching me, she probably wants to like throw her phone or throw her whole computer at me. And this map looks so OCD, ADD. I mean, not OCD, ADD. Okay. So I would take that to 245. All right, so 245. I will make this look neater tomorrow. Right now, I'm just really winging it, trying to get these lines in. All right, 245. That's looking really close to this area here. Yeah, see? Something's up with this area here, I think. I'm not sure, though. $245. I should make a bubble for 300 miles out, too, just in case. Because, I mean, you guys really think that he's really far away? Like, you guys think that the stepfather got rid of his... Is that kind of what you guys are saying? That you think that... that the stepdad would have gotten rid of his body? Is that kind of what you guys are thinking? So I should really push out the miles, like go out 300 miles, go out these really far distances because of the stepdad working so far away. You think I mean I might as well push the chart out as well to 300 miles. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. That's 300 miles out. Let's see where that takes us. Takes us on these outskirts here. So you can kind of see. I don't know, guys. He could really be anywhere. It's crazy. Makes me so sad that he worked that far away. Because it's harder. It's harder to track him. It's really harder to track them. I will make this map look neater tomorrow. It's just going to take me, like, I got to fix these lines here and make, I mean, they're still close. I mean, I'm still close to the same area. Like, we got to really consider this whole area here and all through here. Like, even though the line is here, like, we really need to allow at least, you know, a few miles on these lines, guys. I hope that makes sense. I mean, would he really be that stupid to drop, like, to bury him in near the campground? Like, that to me is just like stupid that you would get rid of his body at the campground that you're staying at. Just to me, that's just asinine. Just like as a direct link to you doing something to him. So, I mean, these areas here are serious possibilities. I'm more so the moon line, the DNA line, through here. So that's kind of where I'm at. Hey, Charlie B, it's good to see you. Hello, love. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Hey, Missy. You think the water? There's a lot of waterways. I mean, he's 50-50 water and earth. So I'm just not sure if I can commit to water yet. I mean, I would say he's possibly near water. Like, let's see what this 310 chart looks like. This one has a lot of earth in it. This is at 3:10 a.m. I got Sebastian conjunct Algol, Missy. Sorry, it's hard for me to watch the chart, guys, because like I watch the chat. I mean, because I'm trying to look at the chart. DNA is conjunct the moon. I have Sebastian like on top of Algol. They're at the same degree. Sebastian and Algol are right on top of each other. That's absolutely heartbreaking. That's the head and the neck. That could be also involve alcohol. Possibly. Whoops, where did it just go? So the 3:10 a.m. chart, we have a lot of earth, a lot of air. We have a lot of water too. Sebastian is in earth. The moon is in earth. Jupiter is in earth. The AC line is in earth. Ceres is in earth. The sun is in water. Mercury is in water. Saturn is in water, and that was ruling him. So Saturn being in the sign of Pisces is a water sign. So again, I mean, we could be near water or in water. But there's a lot of earth too. Like I'm torn. It's like to me it's like 50-50 earth or water. Like both. Like he's either near water and in earth. Let me try to pull up another chart. Well, it really shouldn't change too much. Let's do 3:30. 3:30 a.m. I'm doing 3:30 a.m. on the 26th. I mean, unless you guys think I should do the 25th. Was he seen alive on the 25th? Do we know? Okay. Pluto is at the 1st degree. Mars is at the 10th degree. Again, that rules an authority. That rules... Sorry, the 10th house, I mean, the 10th house can be a father figure. The 9th house can be your authority. The 5th house rules fathers as well. As far as water and earth for the 3:30 a.m. chart, so down here, I look at this little thing. Let's see if I can make it darker so you guys can see better. It's hard to see it because it's like really light. Okay, so I think you can see it better now. So here's fire, air, earth, water. So Saturn is in water, Mercury is in water, the sun is in water. Neptune is in water. The moon is in water here. So, no, the moon is in Earth. I'm sorry. I can hardly see it. If you guys can see it. It's hard to see it. Uranus is in Earth. Jupiter is in Earth. Mars is in air. Neptune is in the water. Mercury is in an air sign. They're communicating with each other. The sun is at 7 degrees here. That rules relationships. Being in a relationship with an older man. I mean, Saturn at the 9th degree. The 9th house rules your authority. I think there's some discipline going on here, guys. I really do. I mean, discipline. Discipline that gets out of control. I really am not comfortable with Neptune opposed the moon. Like, that bothers me. Neptune at the 26th degree. Did I look up the 26th degree of Pisces? Did I look that up? 26 degrees of Pisces? I don't think I did. If there's any fixed stars at 26 degrees of Pisces. Murder, suicide, imprisonment, 29 degrees. Star of sorrow, legal problems, accidents, unfortunate position. Imprisonment. So that takes me here. Accidents, sorrow, violence, honors to riches, drowning, extreme misfortune for victim. It's misfortunate. It's not good. And that fixed star is opposed the mom. Okay, think about that. Imprisonment, murder, and suicide oppose the mom. Drowning, extreme misfortune oppose the moon. Legal problems, accidents, extreme misfortune. Star of sorrow, violence, honors to riches. Violence is opposed the moon. That's not good. Like, that's not good. You see the mom strangled him? I mean, I don't know. It's just, it doesn't look good. It looks really bad, guys. And I'm not digging Ceres and Neptune either. That's like legal battles. That's custody, motherhood, parenthood. Raising your children is in the degree of Neptune. That's not good either, right? I mean, it's not good. It's a really ominous chart for this kid. Yeah, everything we're saying allegedly. Allegedly. Allegedly, Neptune is opposed the moon. And that allegedly looks like shit, okay? Allegedly, I don't like the mom opposed Neptune. Like, I don't like this kite flying into her either. Like, if this was a natal chart, I'd be like, oh, you have a kite. It's great on your birth chart. But this isn't a birth chart. This is literally a crime chart. Now, the last time I saw a kite like that, it was for the Idaho 4 students. And I mean, literally, like, the universe was like 4 victims. Boom, right here. And now this is opposite. It's taking me to the moon. And I really don't understand that. Like, what is the universe trying to tell us here? a bridge being built across a gorge, a Sabian symbol, fourth house, cusp of 911 chart, I think. 911 chart was at 6:30 in the morning on the 26th. God, this poor kid, it just looks terrible. I really think that the family might be involved. Allegedly. Not fact, but I'm just saying, as far as the astrology, I don't like family showing up in the house that rules the enemy. So 6:30, was it 6:30 a.m. is the, or 6 a.m. or 6, what time did the 911 call come in again? I'm cold. I think the 911 call came in at 6:30. I'm not sure, but I'll just pull up the 6:30 a.m. chart. Damn it. See the big kite there going to the moon again at the 29th degree? That's a negative degree. I have DNA still conjunct, pretty much so conjunct the mom. I mean, 10 degrees is, if you're 10 degrees apart, it's considered conjunct. So we're only like 1 degree off. I would still consider that conjunct. And when it's Virgos, it can, you know, like she's saying that he ran away, that it's like this Virgo rules runaways. So is she saying at 6:30 in the morning that he ran away? Is that what she's telling the police? But it's opposed Neptune here too. So is she lying, saying that he ran away? Right? I mean, I could look at it like that too. I'm just saying, I'm really not digging the mom. I really, she could be completely innocent. I could be completely wrong. I could be looking at this completely wrong. Sebastian is showing up in the neighborhood at 6 in the morning. Conjunct Algol. Well, literally on top of Algol. That rules 2 people. 2. It rules Gemini. So that means 2 people involved in his death. Okay? Because it rules the house of Gemini. So 2 people could be involved. It could be in his local area. 2 people involved in his local area. I hate to say it. Well, when the moon is in the first house, in the 7th house, it rules the enemy. That's not good for a kid's chart. The 29th degree is a malefic degree. And if I remember when we did her at 8 a.m., she showed up at the 22nd degree, which is kill or be killed, the moon. I'm really not digging the mom. Allegedly not digging the mom. Now this chart, Neptune in, this would be him near water, because he's being ruled by Pisces here. At 6:30 in the morning, he's being ruled by Pisces. At 3:30 in the morning, he's being ruled by Capricorn. Right? Earth and water. I'm really torn on that. Like, I feel earth and water is involved. So, 9 degrees of Pisces. 9 degrees of Pisces. 7 degrees of Pisces. It's the sun. And I'm sorry, the sun rules the father. And he's in the house of endings. And again, he's conjunct Mercury. That's communication. And that's 2 people. Mercury. 2 people involved here. I'm really 2 people. And the first card that I pulled was the Lovers. A couple. There's a couple involved in this kid's. The first card that I pulled for his tarot card was a couple. She goes outside and yells, "Sebastian is missing. He's not in the house." Then she takes off in her car to the school to see if he's there, even though Sebastian rides the school bus. Well, that would be a Mercury going to the school. Because the third house rules the school. And Sebastian is in the third house here. I mean, that's his asteroid right here. She drove him around. He was being driven around at 6:30 in the morning. He's in a car. He's possibly in a car. Mercury rules a car too. Mars rules a car as well. Mars can rule a car. Two people involved. And I mean, look here. In the house that rules children, I got family. In the end of the matter, I got family. And this is at 6:30 in the morning. At 3:30 in the morning and at 3:10 in the morning, I got family. Family. I mean, in the book, it describes the mother to a T. The mother's got auburn hair. I mean, and this is somebody in this kid's life every single day. Somebody he's in a relationship with, someone that he knows. This is not a stranger. I'm sorry. This is somebody that this kid knows, and this is not a stranger. This is not just some random kidnapping, like the Wells want to make it seem like some random person just came up there. No. These people know each other. They know each other. Virgo means that this person is in your life every single day. Okay? Libra is a relationship that you are in with someone. I mean, you can be in a relationship with your mom, not like sexual, but you have a relationship with your mom. You have a relationship with your stepdad. You have a relationship with your siblings. His DNA is in balance in Libra. Relationships. And the open enemy. So that means he is with, I'm sorry, he's with his mom. She's driving around with Sebastian. His DNA is with the moon. They're conjunct. They're 1 degree off of conjunction. Now, that's a soft conjunction. I wouldn't say that's a hard conjunction, but I got the moon that rules the mother and the moon that is the second co-ruler of the victim. Pretty much so, I would say that's conjunct. I know it's 1 degree off of 10 degrees, but, you know, he's with someone. He's with someone, and in here, it's saying that he's being driven around at 6:30 in the morning, correct? Yeah, gorge could be a culvert. Yes. You do see the mom in handcuffs? Yeah, I mean, this map does go through Cumberland River, guys. I mean, Missy knows what she's talking about. I give Missy a lot of credit. Like, I love Missy to death. I just can't help how I feel when I look at the chart. I see the family. I see family. I see family more so than a complete stranger. All right, so this is what I have for now, guys. I mean, everything that we said is alleged. Of course, all suspects mentioned in this case are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Okay? I'd really like to know if they went out to, like, this Kentucky lake. I mean, this line here does take me down to Memphis, this line here. These lines here would be on the way to Memphis, right? This area here. But my moon and all this goes down here. So I would really like to know if the family traveled here. This area and this area down here. I mean, This line does literally take me to Memphis. Look at that, guys. Like if I take this line all the way out, look at it. Look, I'm shaking, but you can see it. There's Memphis. Look at this line. When I take it all the way out, it's going to take me right to his work. And that's the line that rules father. I'm sorry. Like, not, well, I mean, someone that's like a father, right? Saturn is like your father. Saturn is like your father. And that's the house that rules Saturn. And it takes me right to Memphis. Now it could be just tracking, like that's where he went. That's where the stepdad went. I mean, that line could be telling us this is the direction that the stepdad went. The astrology could be telling us that as well. I don't know. I don't know, guys. This man drove many miles. Sebastian could be anywhere. I've never done a map this big. It's really big. But I'm more so interested in here. Now, the 6 a.m. chart is in the middle here. Whoops. So this is when the mom is driving around here. And then his DNA would probably be through here at 6 a.m. This is at 3 a.m., the moon line over here. And then this is the DNA. I don't like that his DNA is hanging out with the mom. I don't like that. I mean, it could be that the moon is the second co-ruler. I mean, it could be that too, but... And that his DNA is following the moon because it's the second co-ruler. But I just don't know. I'm not digging it. I'm really not digging it, guys. Like, I really don't dig this. I'm not comfortable with the family. And I hate to say that. I hate to say that. Oh my God, I hate to say that because I really want them to be innocent. I don't want them to be involved. College Grove, Alasona. Paytonsville. I don't know, guys. I'm just not. Lenox Village. Hendersonville is here. Old Hickory. Heron Walk. Heritage. Donaldson. Madison. And this Cumberland River goes right through these lines, guys. This river is like... What rivers are out here? Dixon, Tennessee City. I don't know. I'm going to have to clean these lines up tomorrow, and I'll be back on tomorrow. I'm going to go to sleep, guys. I'm just, really hoping that the family's not involved. See, this line takes me right through Cumberland River here. Like, Cumberland River is all throughout his chart. Like, the lines go right through it. Here's Cumberland River here. So, I mean, these lines here takes me right through Cumberland River. Even this line here takes me through Cumberland River. Through here, through here, through here. It's crazy. He doesn't want Sebastian around his daughter. Yep, Saturn is also career, and it takes us right out to where he was working. So, I mean, like it could be telling us like this is where the dad worked or the stepdad worked, but at the same time, I don't know. I just don't know. Forest Hills, Otter Creek, that's another water area. Neighbors of Granny White, Forest Hills, Oak Hill. This is a vast area. If he's closer to home, you know, we would be in here. We would be in here. And I still, these lines here are suspicious to me as well, all over here. Did they go into Kentucky at all? Okay. This is something called Goodoldsville. These are some crazy names. Windsor Green. I mean, this has got a lot of water through it too, guys. Brick Church Pike. All these areas here would be suspicious to me. All right, so this is what I have so far. I'll try to make this map look neater tomorrow and get it straightened up. You don't get Kentucky? Okay. The trash search was Kentucky. Oh, it was? Interesting. Okay. All right. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, guys. I'm really sorry. I just wish it was better. I really want the parents to be innocent. Like, I don't want the stepdad or the mom to be involved. I just don't. But you can see. Let me try to get it so you guys can see. I mean, I have to make the lines look neater, but kind of get an idea. All right, guys. I love you all. Have a good night, okay, everyone? I believe, wait, I missed Aggie's comment. I believe that's when they did find something, but I better not say. I want to see if there's an asteroid called Cumberland. You want me to look for you, honey? Let's see. me go pull up the asteroids, see if we have anything called Cumberland. All right, here's all the C's of asteroids. This is the letter C. I'll get you so you can see close. Sorry. I hope you can see. Cumberland. Let's see, H, CL, CO. CUR, Cunningham, Cummings, Colors. No, I don't think we have Cumberland, hun. No Cumberland. We have Colors, Colhan, Culbertson, Cumberland. Nope. Sorry. I should pull up the parent's name. Maybe I'll pull up the parent's name tomorrow and do that. All right, guys. I'll try to pull up the parents' names tomorrow and do their asteroids as well. And see what we get. All right, I love you all. Good night, everyone. Take care, everybody. All right, bye-bye.